Hello guys, my chair is being extra squeaky today. Hey guys, Della304 here, how's it going? Today we are going to be replacing the hinges on a white MacBook. So I've already made a video on this machine, obviously, it was only a couple of videos ago. And yeah, basically the machine is fully functional, but the display is a creaky mess. It's very loose, you know, the left hinge is completely busted off, and it feels like the screen is going to fall off at any given point, and it's kind of weak, as you can see. So we are going to be replacing both display hinges with these parts. I got these for $6 off eBay, and they look to be in really great shape. So we're going to be sticking these things on, and hopefully that'll fix this, well, it will, but yeah, that'll fix this wonky, really shoddy looking display. And as you can see, when you close the laptop, it doesn't line up, again, because of the broken left hinge. So we are going to fix all that. I'm also going to try to attempt to push this back down. I did try to do some bend work with the chassis, but I ended up making the top cover not sit flush with the case even more in this corner. So I'm going to try to fix that as well. But yeah, this is going to be a pretty involved process, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a time-lapse of the process, which I hope my camera can actually record for that long. Yeah, I might switch to my other card, or maybe not. I have about an hour left, so I think I'm okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. All we need for this job from the iFixit toolkit is we need the 2 screwdriver bits. That's really it. You can take apart this whole machine with 2 screwdriver bits. We need a 00, I believe, and we also need a T6, I think. I'll have to look that up, but yeah, anyway, let's get this thing started. Alrighty, so I stand corrected. Actually, what you're going to need to complete this job is just the Phillips 00 screwdriver, your spudger, and that's it. So yeah, iFixit recommends a plastic card, but since I don't have one of those, I'll just deal with the spudger. But we'll get to that point eventually. Alright, so as you can see, the display has been removed from the casing, and there just went the broken hinge. So I guess I can show that to you. As you can see, here is a completely busted hinge, and here is what it's supposed to be like. So yeah, that piece snapped completely off. So yes, now what we have to do is we have to remove the actual plastic display bezel so we can get access to this clutch cover and the hinges underneath these areas of the display. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I decided to take the camera off the tripod just to show you what's going on here. So I removed everything so far. I have a pile of parts over here, but that will once be a computer again. Now what we have to do is remove the inverter so we can put it back on the new hinge. But here's what's going on. As you can see, there is no hinge attached to this. Where's that piece? Forgot, yeah. So this is supposed to be just like that, but it actually busted off. So we're going to be replacing both hinges in this case. This will require removal of the display because you can see the hinge is under the display bracket, so the LCD must come out for this to happen. But I'll go ahead and get those new hinges in over there, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, that was simple enough. The old hinges are out and the new ones are going to go in. So from here I'm just going to reassemble the computer completely in one time-lapse segment, and then we'll go over how it performs afterwards. As you can see, a lot of screws, a lot of different sizes. You have to keep them in order. So, you know, obviously these are the chassis screws, more chassis screws. These are for the display. This is around the inside of the display. These are the actual hinge screws there. Yeah, it's pretty complicated, but I can do it, no problem. And bam, repair complete. The display actually lines up now, which is fantastic. I could not fix this, unfortunately. Something is very wrong there, so yeah, that's not going to be able to be fixed. But the display is a lot more stable, and it doesn't flop all around anymore. You know, the case is pretty flush. It's just in this corner that it seems to have issues, but I'll see if I can fix that. But there you go. Let's see if it actually functions completely now that I tore it down and rebuilt it. So plug it in. This thing's kind of finicky with the MagSafe. You kind of have to center it perfectly for some odd reason, but it'll still boot up because it has a battery charge. Yeah. Oh, well, it would help if the MagSafe was plugged into the wall. That would be a good first step. Unplug my camera, actually. Plug this in. Here we are. we have a green light. Okay, quick demo. So, the display actually doesn't line up exactly, but that's pretty close. And for as old as this machine is, and the damage that it has sustained, that's fine. But the display is much, much more secure now. As you can see, it doesn't really move anymore. You can put it all the way back. It's pretty damn stable. So, yeah. The MacBook is ready to actually be used. I've been kind of scared to use this machine because I felt the display was going to fall off every time I opened it, but now, much better. The hinges are very stable now. No real play in them, so, well, a little bit, but, you know, considering a 9-year-old laptop like this, that's fine. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the little time-lapse repair, and yeah, the MacBook is ready for use. So I'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, bye.